And now for the international news. Recent activities in the Indian Ocean plate has caused landslides of high severity in several countries. It's gonna crash!
Welcome to HKB. It's great to have you with us. We're your hosts. I'm Shaz.
And I'm Leon.
So today we're looking at the upcoming CineAsia release of Shattered Earth, otherwise known as Cloudy Mountain.
Thank you to our friend Mike Fury for getting us a review copy of this.
So the film will be available on DVD from the 5th of September and from digital from the 12th of September. So a brief synopsis of this film is as follows. A peaceful town turns into a living hell when a devastating earthquake is triggered, causing buildings to tumble and sinkholes to open. A retired railway soldier and his son, an explosives engineer, travel deep into a cave to rescue trapped survivors. However, a second terrifying quake is just hours away, threatening to bury the whole town and everyone in it.
So there we go. So this Trinity CineAsia release is a breakaway from the norm. We got a big budget, epic sort of disaster film.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I do love a disaster film, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
and I found this one really gripping.
You did?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was quite a ride.
I didn't find it quite so gripping. If I'm
Okay.
100% honest, I kind of was shutting down watching this one.
Oh, that's a shame.
But a little explanation on that. This film, the copy we had, was dubbed into English, and you're automatically halving my score of a movie when you do that, because you're not getting the actors' performances, you're getting the dubber's performance. So I can't tell you the quality of the acting in this film. I don't know whether they were good, whether they were bad. I just don't have a clue. And this film, though it's got some big budget special effects in it that look really, really good, there's a lot of cliche in this. I mean, I like a disaster film myself. I like the classics like Towering Inferno, The Poseidon Adventure, all that sort of stuff. And I'm not sure if we're quite there yet with these big budget Chinese films. I'm not sure that the CG is up to par with what they're trying to do.
Okay.
I think a lot of it looks quite fake, and that combined with the cliches, and it just, I wasn't that invested in this one.
Okay, well that's fair enough. I mean, everyone's got a different opinion. I mean, I didn't feel like you. I still did enjoy it. I think I can understand what you're saying. But also with disaster films, I think there is a lot of, cliche in any, and maybe a little predictable at times, but it's all part of
it was certainly
going
predictable
through, the story and hoping that people get saved and what have you. And I liked some of the bits in the cave and trying to rescue the people from the cave.
That was a bit choppy for me. I felt like it was rushing from scene to scene. There was a lack of explanation for how certain things happened. There
was a couple bits missed out of the story, maybe it would have been good to have those in. Do you mean like gaps, someone's here and then they're there and you don't...
There was major events happening and then they seem to overcome those events in some scenes, and it's like, well, there's no explanation. I didn't realise that had happened, or how did they do that? There was no follow through with it. It was just assuming that you can piece together the parts yourself.
Okay.
So that kind of did irritate me a little bit with this one.
Oh, okay. The director of this one is Jun Li. We're not really familiar with them, are we?
Not as yet. Who were the stars in this one anyway?
So the main cast, Yilong Zhu was Hong. That was the main
That was the main guy.
The explosives engineer.
What did you think of him?
I quite liked him in this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought he had some good sections of the film. Bit of action he did, didn't he? Rock climbing.
Yeah, wooden to me, completely wooden. But then again, he was dubbed, so he would come across as
we're
wooden.
not getting the actual actor's voice. It's someone reading.
When we saw this, we covered this as a forthcoming release on our channel when it was being released in Hong Kong, and the trailer excited me then, but it was original language, and that trailer had a bit more impact on me.
Okay.
But yeah, with the dubbing, he just came across as wooden to me. Who else?
We also had Xu Chen as Ding. That lady was sort of in charge of the tunnel operation.
Yeah, she seemed very cold to me.
Mm.
The character, you know, I didn't. When she was trying to do like some rallying speeches and stuff, I just wasn't getting it. What about you?
Yeah, I didn't mind her. I thought her character had a tricky role because obviously, you know, she was trying to get her job done, but then this awful thing with the earthquake started, so she was trying to sort of think about the company and then think about the wider impact of what was happening. So
Yeah,
maybe it was a struggle with being in the middle of it.
yeah, okay. And the main character, his dad, what was that called?
Zhi-Hong Huang.
Right.
Dad, or Grandpa as he was called. I love this guy. I love this character. He was brilliant.
His character was a bit more interesting to me, even with the dub, you know.
He was very hands-on with trying to help people.
Yeah, he was. If there was one character in the film I did care about, I guess it would have been him. But again, with the dub, I don't feel like I'm getting his performance, so I feel like I can't really critique him properly.
No. But from face value as to how it was presented to us, I really did like this guy.
Yeah.
And then there was the girlfriend of Hong, Huan Yan Hiu. Lu was the character's name. She was okay, wasn't she?
She wasn't bad. It looked like she could act. I don't know. I just don't know these actors yet. So
no, they are all new actors to us.
If I'd seen some of them before, it might mean more to me. But as it was, I found it hard going, not knowing any actors, not knowing what they actually sound like, and you know, with the plot holes and everything. I do appreciate Trinity CineAsia are bringing us something different. They're bringing us something new.
Yes.
You know, and I really, really like that. I like that they're not just sticking with the safe bets. You know, they're trying to show us, look, you've got these films, you've got these films. They're giving us a wide variety, you know.
We do like a wide variety, don't we?
We do, yeah, you know.
Dipping our toe into all the different sort of genres out there.
Yeah. Don't just get hung up on all the old releases that you've bought on VHS, VCD, Laserdisc, so on and so forth, you know. Open yourself up. There are some really, really cracking newer films out there. You know, this might not be one of them for me, but you were a little bit different, you know.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I've seen it.
Yeah.
I'd say I found it really enjoyable and really gripping.
Yeah. So, although I wasn't really a fan of this film, I am pleased that it's again presenting something different.
Yeah.
And credit to those guys at CineAsia. They do, you know, they supply big films, they supply, you know, current films. They're really doing their best to promote what's available over there. And I really like that. And yeah, but for me this film was kind of middle of the road.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I like I say, I enjoyed it.
You did?
Yeah, and I'm glad I've seen it.
So you would recommend it, whereas...
I would recommend it if you love a disaster film. I think it definitely was one that would be worth, you know, seeing at some point.
Right, so as for the digital, I'm not sure the specs on that, but the DVD, it looks like there's only an English dub on it. We're not sure on that.
We'll try and find out, won't we,
to
let you guys know by the time we put this video up.
Yeah, so hopefully there'll be some text on the screen now letting you know. I think for me, this film might have been a slightly different experience had I had the original language.
Yes, I think that would have made maybe, you know, a bit of a difference to me as well.
Yeah. Okay, you've already seen films that we've seen, and you know how you measure up to what we think. And yeah, we shall put purchase links below. We hope you enjoyed this episode. A bit more controversial, with us being on opposite sides of the fence for once. And, you know, a big lot of love sent out to Mike Fury and the guys at CineAsia. You know, keep up the great work, guys. And hopefully we'll see everybody next time. Goodbye for now.